This is like maybe the third time. I haven't said I'm not playing this season. The most important thing is a full recovery, being 100%.
That's right.
Not rushing.
Yeah, don't rush back.
At all.
Don't do that.
We've never seen anyone recover faster than him. It's absolutely incredible. An Achilles injury is one of the worst setbacks an athlete can suffer. And unfortunately for Boston, their superstar went down with it in one of the most important games of his career. But now, just months later, Tatum is already back, shocking doctors, fans, and the entire league. So what's really going on here? What is this injury crisis that's been destroying our NBA superstars? Let's find out together.
You got all this physical therapy, you got these load management guys, all these data and everything, but for some reason, I feel like it's more injuries today than ever.
Paul Pierce is right. What is happening in the league? We've mastered nutrition, training, recovery, and load management. Yet somehow, players are getting injured more than ever. How is that even possible? The game has changed significantly. The tempo is faster, the pace is relentless. Players are running more than ever, constantly chasing shooters and closing out on every single possession. It's exhausting, physically and mentally. But these are some of the best athletes in the world, right? They're built for this. They're professionals. Well, let's see what Kevin Garnett has to say about what today's game is really missing.
So let me say this, y'all. You know, practicing every day.
Practice.
Listen, bro. Every day. Imagine this. Imagine 6 months. Maybe 3 days out the month, you get off. But you work out every day. Imagine doing that for 6 months every day, bro. Do you know what we looked like, bro? I don't know what old pictures and shit, but bro, I was a fucking machine. And we were not injury prone to a lot.
Because we was working out every day.
Do you guys agree with KG? I mean, he's got a point. Working out is crucial in any sport, team, or individual. It's the foundation of durability and performance, and it should never be underestimated. But today's players, they don't get much time to train during the season, and when they do, the workouts often aren't intense enough to make a real difference. Back to Tatum now. We still don't know exactly what caused his injury. But here's what's strange. This is the first era in NBA history where young superstars are suffering Achilles injuries. It used to happen much later in a player's career. Just look at Kobe. In his recent video, Tatum made it clear he's getting closer each and every week. He's already back to doing on-court workouts, which is nothing short of a miracle at this point. This is Wolverine-level healing. We've never seen a recovery this fast. And I am super hyped about Jayson's return, but let's hear it from him.
Do you feel pressure? Are you worried about this season? Do you feel the pressure of trying to return as soon as possible?
No pressure. I've stated that. Yeah, I'm in a really good spot. It'll be 5 months tomorrow. It's been long. It's been a long journey. For me, there's been bright spots, and getting back on the court and being able to participate in a basketball workout was definitely one of the more bright spots of this journey. It just felt really good to be on the court and, dribbling the basketball, going through a workout, just feeling like a basketball player again.
Just incredible. I'm genuinely happy for Jayson, and I know he'll come back just as good, maybe even better than before. You have to understand, these players are fierce competitors. Sitting out games and watching your team battle without you, that's not easy, especially for superstars like Tatum. He even said he was happy just to dribble a basketball again. That tells you everything, how much this game truly means to them. It's more than money, it's more than fame. They live and breathe basketball. It's been their passion since they were kids. Growing up watching the NBA greats, dreaming of one day becoming one of them. Some even got to share the court with their childhood idol. And when you think about it, that's worth more than any house, car, or yacht in the world. Let's quickly remember just how good Tatum was last season.
Became more of a scorer when he was with Brooklyn. Tatum 3. Look at that. Tatum wings for Reggie. He puts...
Tatum again going to work on Sarr. Welcome to the league, Rook. Tatum the step back, this for the tie. Oh yeah! 24-point lead.
Jayson was a man possessed, a true two-way machine. He averaged 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists, shooting 45% from the field. He even became the first Celtic ever to record 40-plus points, 15-plus rebounds, and 10-plus assists in a single game. Tatum led Boston's offense, played the role of secondary playmaker, and dominated the boards. He was the anchor of that team. The Celtics entered the playoffs with championship expectations. They handled business in the first round, but then ran into New York in the Eastern semifinals. And honestly, that series was one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire postseason. Maybe second only to Denver versus OKC. Late in the fourth quarter, Tatum went after a loose ball and suddenly collapsed in pain. No contact injury. The diagnosis was a ruptured right Achilles tendon. That injury ended not just the series, it ended his season, and possibly most of the next. The NBA world was in shock when it happened. Everyone knew right away that it was bad. Jayson underwent surgery shortly after the game and began his rehab almost immediately. And now, 5 months later.
But as I'm looking at Boston right now, you're out. Drew Holiday's gone now. Porzingis is gone now. Horford's probably gone. I think it's a prime opportunity for Jaylen Brown to show what he's made of.
Absolutely.
Because the brother can ball. I don't think he's appreciated enough either.
I don't go to rehab 6 days a week for nothing. Okay. But with that being said, with being a part of the organization and the Celtics, there is a standard that we play to, that we uphold, regardless of, who we have in the lineup, who's on the team, who's not. There's a sense of pride that we have when we put that uniform on.
So what Jayson basically said, Boston is not going to tank. They are going all in. With Jaylen Brown as their new leader, point scorer, playmaker, the Celtics are about to play their toughest season in years. Boston lost a lot of key pieces that made them champions. Tatum isn't coming back soon. How can they do it? Well, they have the best backup guard in the league, Payton Pritchard. He was always a reliable option off the bench, but this season he may just be the most important piece of this team, excluding Jaylen Brown. Payton is very underrated. He has infinite range on his shot and is a threat in almost any scenario. I can easily see him scoring 20-plus points a night during this season. All that is left for us is to wait and see how they actually play without Tatum during the regular season. Will Simons take a lot of shots? Will Derrick White become an all-star finally, late in his career? Or will Jaylen Brown have an all-NBA season? Let's wait and see.
You're in the league. It's a lot of things to be proud of and excited about. I think tomorrow will be tough, when practice starts and I won't be able to be out there. I would say it's like this process is a lot of that. Some days are just better than others, and you just got to be able to balance that.